And Wilson has the Carowinds countdown.
That's right. The wait almost over. Fury 325 opening this weekend. Now, have you already ridden this thing?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I have. I wasn't going to talk about that because you guys are riding it later on today. But, no, it is great. I've got some people right here, some coaster enthusiasts here. I got Elizabeth and Josh. They're out here this morning. That's just how big of a deal this is. And you guys, your first time kind of checking this out. This is what you guys do. You're coaster people. What are your thoughts on Fury 325?
It's very impressive.
Yeah.
I mean, when I rode up this morning, the first thing I thought was, wow.
Yeah.
I mean, seeing Fury, the new entrance plaza, and the way it all interacts, it's just an incredible look. I mean, it looks amazing.
And we're in a different area because, you know, we were up at that red light last week. Oh, here it comes. We're going to give you your first look. It's coming right now. Elizabeth, here, you were talking about the sound of Fury 325.
Yes, it's this soothing sound as you listen to it just come over the hill and whoosh through the park. I can just imagine as everyone pours into the park in the morning listening to that sound.
That's a soothing sound to you because there's people watching this right now and they're like, lady, that's not soothing. That's going to be the sound that's in the background of people's screams as they're going. The fastest, the tallest. Here it comes. It's coming around right now. Stick with us right here. We're going to get it to you. This is a different view. We were up at that red light just last week. It's coming down the hill, 325 feet, Fury 325, bringing it live to you for the first time. We're at the entryway. We were talking about this last week, and here it comes, Josh. Look at this. I mean, this part right here, it's going to go underneath us here in just a second.
I can't wait. I want to get on it right now.
Here it comes right now. Fury 325 coming around and wow. Okay, now it's going to stick with us here. It's coming out and it's going right underneath the bridge that we're standing on, guys. Whoosh! And there you go. And that's the sound that she thinks is soothing. She thinks that's soothing.
I do, because there's nothing more exciting than getting to come out here with your family and experience this new ride. And so can't you imagine that excitement when you're coming in the park hearing that?
We're going to tell you more. We're going to be talking with these fine people a little bit later on and showing you the new entryway where Carowinds this morning. Big day for Carowinds, big day for Charlotte. The debut of Fury 325. Back to you guys. That's a soothing sound, isn't it, Derek?
Talking about Fury 325 this weekend. I don't know, though, Wilson. I wouldn't want to be one of those test riders. I'd like to go a little later.
Well, they've always done. I mean, they got all the testing and all that stuff done. Here's what I want to talk about right now, everybody. You know, we went up to the top of it last week. You know, I love this job. I love bringing Wilson's World to you every morning. I really love meeting people that have a cooler job than I do, and that is this guy right here, the designer of Fury 325. This was at one point in time in your head, and now to see it here, how does that feel?
Oh, it's amazing. I mean, I feel like I've ridden it about 1,000 times, you know, looking at it on paper and designing it, and to actually get on it and ride it, it just blew me away.
No,
it was so cool.
I bet. This is really cool. What were you going for? We keep hearing about it. We've been talking about it. When you first had this, the whole Fury 325, the concept, what were you going for with this ride?
Well, once you get the height at 325 feet tall, which is amazing for a lift hill, and then that drop at 81 degrees, you're delivering 95 miles an hour.
Yeah.
So after that, it's all about the speed.
Yeah.
And then it's the air time, and then the banking turns, and the air time on this is amazing.
And here it comes again, ladies and gentlemen. Here it comes. Was there a meeting at some point in time where somebody just looked at me and they were like, "Rob, you're nuts"?
I get that all the time. Actually, I do. But, you know, everyone rallied behind this, and we had a team of 1,000 people that just got behind this project and made it exceptional.
I am so excited for this. I've been coming to this park since I was 14 years old, just as a coaster fan, as a Carowinds fan, and just for Charlotte and everything, thank you. I think we got somebody riding it right now. This is huge, and this is the tallest and the fastest.
Yeah, we're excited. It's the tallest and fastest Giga coaster in the world. So you're not going to find another lift hill like this just anywhere. And I think, you know, the fans, I'm just so excited to get the reaction and have them come out.
We're going to have some people out here a little bit later on. When you hear that first full Fury 325, when you hear that first full group there and you hear those screams, that's going to be amazing for you.
It is. It really is. It's a long time to get these projects together.
Yeah.
And when you see people enjoy it, that's what we're all about. People to come to Carowinds and have a great time and have a great day and have fun on crazy ultimate thrill machines like a Fury 325.
You will have fun guaranteed out here. We're going to tell you more about Fury 325 and more about the new entryway. Carowinds, big day out here. They want to see out here this weekend.
Big launch day for Fury 325.
Coaster lovers coming from all over the place, Wilson. Ready for this?
Yeah, listen, and they sure are, and it's going right behind us right now. Great shot right there. Fury 325, the tallest, the fastest Giga coaster. We've told you all about that. We're out here last week at the big red dot up there, and that was awesome. One thing I want to do right now is kind of take you walking in. You moms and dads, grandmas and grandpas, you know what I'm talking about. Bringing the kids into Carowinds, totally new experience as we're walking in right now. And this is kind of what you all were going for out here, right?
Absolutely. We want to make this about the guest experience. And so when you come in, you get your tickets. We have guest services if you have any questions, if you need to rent a stroller, all of those, get your season pass. All of those things are right here when you walk in.
Now, and you know, I'm saying I'm coming here for a long, long time. I love that old school entryway,
right.
and it was time to kind of update that a little bit. Right. One of the things I love here is they've still got, and they've kind of brought back something from way, way back. We've got all the counties listed, and yes, they've still got the state line right here at the start like it should be.
Absolutely. So when you come into Carowinds, you can be in North Carolina and South Carolina at the same time.
Yeah.
Now, how many times could you tell anyone that you're able to do that?
No, really only here or yeah, really only here. I was going to say something funny, but I'm going to let that go. So we got the new inventory. I love the sign, okay, right. So you come in here, and when you're coming in, they've got guest services now, air conditioned, a lot more user-friendly, and a very large bathroom.
Yes, Wilson. So as soon as you get off the highway and you pull in, we know sometimes you have to go to the little girls and little boys' room. We have them right here when you first come in.
I'm just saying. Moms and dads and grandmas and grandpas. That's important because the kids got to go right now. So we got this going on. I love seeing the flag going. And this shot right here, this entryway as you're going to Fury 325, you really can just see the scope of it, how it's going underneath the entryway. We've been telling you about it. To see it here in real life, and we were talking with Decker, the designer right here, to see his idea come to life right here. This is great. Such a great thing for the park. Such a great thing for Charlotte as well.
Charlotte, South Carolina, Fort Mill. It's 8 acres. So when you come in, you see 8 acres of Fury 325, and it welcomes you. So we want to make this the best summer ever for everyone visiting Carowinds. We got the big announcement, all that kind of fish stuff going on later today. We're going to tell you more about that. The Rising team's going to be out here. Great stuff. Intimidator behind us. It's got the best of the stuff that's always been here. One
the
more
best.
thing.
Oh, go ahead. Yes.
Slingshot is going to be open for the media too.
Oh, it is.
Yes.
Oh, see, now I wasn't going to tell them that right there. Slingshot. I tell you, you have not lived until you've seen Terrence Bates on a slingshot ride, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness! Listen, great stuff. And there's the entryway, the world debut of Fury 325. We got more coming up on Wilson's World in just a bit.
Fury 325, it's not only that, but the whole park, this next time you take the family, you're going to be like, whoa, whoa.
Super fancy, that entrance.
You're going to be saying, whoa, the whole time. We're back here again with my good friend Mike, the Vice President and General Manager here at Carowinds. Now, listen, we got some footage from last week. All right, last week, we're at the very top. I think you're checking that out now. Last week, you and I are at the very top of Fury 325, which was amazing. It's so cool to see here this week and kind of see it all really coming together. That was awesome last week to be 325 feet up.
Oh, 458 steps to get to the top. We got to look straight down that drop that everyone else is going to get to do this weekend when we open up. It's going to be amazing.
This is so cool. And just if you weren't watching last week, and that was just an amazing experience as a Carowinds fan to be able to do that, did I get it right? With 20 feet taller than the Statue of Liberty?
20 feet taller than the Statue of Liberty. We now have 2 of the 10 tallest roller coasters in North America here at Carowinds.
Oh my gosh. Now listen, we've told you about Fury 325. We're going to tell you more about that a little bit later on. One thing I want to talk about as well is this brand new entry area, which is it's awesome. I love it. There's your beauty shot right there. Look at that. Carowinds, where the Carolinas come together with Old Glory flying right there, totally by accident, I'm sure. This is really user-friendly.
It is more spacious, more welcoming than ever. We've got gathering places, great photo opportunities, and it's easier to get through the main entrance. The turnstiles are gone. You can get right through with a stroller, go right down the state line, and on each side we've got bricks with all of the counties in both North and South Carolina.
And I remember that from way back in the day. So every county north of South Carolina right there, the red carpet is out for the big announcement later on, big press event. How excited is your team for today?
Oh, this morning is like Christmas morning for us. You know, we get to open up our new present and share it with everybody. It's amazing.
This is going to be awesome. The new entry area. And here's the thing is, I wish we had surround sound out here, because as we're standing here, we got Fury starting way over there. It's going over here. Now it's way over here. Intimidator's over there. And now Fury's going to cut back around all the way through. Look at that. Look at that shot. America! I love this. I love this park. We got more coming up from Carowinds. It's the world debut of Fury 325, the tallest and fastest Giga coaster in the whole world. We talked with you earlier. We got Elizabeth and Josh right here, okay? We talked with you early this morning, and everybody in the studio was kind of laughing about, oh, okay, the soothing sounds of the roller coaster going by. You just rode it for the first time. How soothing was it?
Oh, it was exhilarating.
Yeah.
But still had that great soothing sound.
Yeah, you're crazy. Because I was watching you. You were screaming. Your horse you were screaming.
I'm still hoarse. I screamed so hard on there because it was the most exhilarating ride I've taken in a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, just piece after piece, it just kept coming. I couldn't take it all in.
You are a coaster enthusiast. You actually have it on business cards. So this is kind of one of those things that you do all the time.
This is our hobby. This is where we get out and have fun and share our passion.
All right, and you're not even from it. You're like from Virginia.
Yeah.
Josh right here came all the way from Mississippi for this. Why'd you come this far to check out Fury 325?
Why not? I mean, when you're opening the world's tallest, fastest Giga coaster, you come from everywhere.
Yeah.
You have to come out and ride it.
Okay, so everybody wants to know, we got it right here behind us, that drop. Can you describe the drop for me?
Oh. It's good. It's really good.
Because you're almost going straight down. You're hitting 95 miles an hour. But that very first moment when you're going, how much does that kick in right there? Just the, oh, boy.
From the top to the bottom.
Yeah.
When it kicks in, it don't let go.
You're going really fast. Okay, it's a pretty long ride for this, but you're going really fast. You get really high up. Just, I mean, was it over pretty quick? Did it seem to last? How many surprises?
I was shocked by how fast it all seemed to happen.
Yeah.
That I was in the turn before we knew it.
Yeah.
I missed the tunnel. I was just trying to take it all in, but it's all just happening so fast. It felt like a 10-second ride.
Yeah.
But it was a great 10 seconds.
You're going literally from one end of the park all the way over to that end and then all the way back again. You're doing this right here. Now, I have heard some people that have already ridden it. They said the highlight for them was the actual safety message and the welcome message. They said that they really enjoyed those. Did those stick out in your mind at all?
It really was so clear, and I felt so safe heading up that hill.
You should have. I'm not supposed to talk about it, but I'm the voice of Fury 325. I'm not supposed to talk about it. Don't put that online, okay? Don't tell anybody from Carowinds. No, for the safety of you and those around you, please keep your hands and feet inside the car at all times. So when you're riding, it'll be me. I could have been the last voice you ever heard.
You're exactly
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Listen, we're having a great time this morning. This is great. There's people out there watching this right now that love that you guys are coaster enthusiasts and all that. What would you tell them about getting out here this weekend?
Oh, come ride it. Have the experience. You've got to just take it all in. It's a great way to share it with the family.
Yeah.
But come out and get that 54-inch thrill ride, too.
Yeah, no, this is amazing over. And for you, for somebody who might be a little intimidated by this, it's not the Intimidator, it's Fury 325, a little nervous out there, what would you say to somebody who's a little on the edge?
Just do it.
Just do it.
It's just do it.
Just do it.
Call in sick. Skip family reunions. Do everything you have to do to get out and ride it because it is a once-in-a-lifetime thrill, and you do not want to miss it.
And you come all the way from Mississippi for this.
I did. I wish they would build one back home so I could just ride it all the way back home.
Yeah, well, that would be a crazy ride. You would get home much quicker, I believe, than heading down 77.
I wouldn't get a ticket.
No, listen, great stuff. Big thanks to you guys for talking with us. And I'm telling you, they got great coaster enthusiast stuff online. A whole community out there. So happy to be here this morning. It's Fury 325. We're going to talk one more time with the designer of all of this. He's got some amazing stories, and you should have seen him while Elizabeth was on there screaming. He was loving it. It was like he was on the ride. We got more coming up from Carowinds.
Wilson, a lot of folks are going to be holding their breath when they get that first ride of Fury 325. They're up at the top, and then they're just going to let it all out.
Listen, we're hanging out here again. The designer of the ride's back here with us, guys. And yeah, we were just talking about the diaphragm movements and all that. Did you consider any of that while you were designing Fury 325?
I'm not sure. I think this ride is so fast, you're probably going to be left breathless at the end of it.
Listen, it's the perfect time to talk about that interview Derek just did. We had earlier, and we talked with you earlier, we just had some coaster enthusiasts on. We did the before and after. You heard them going and their screams. How did that make you feel hearing that? I mean, these are coaster people.
I know. I mean, these are the people that love coasters, and they've been on hundreds of coasters. And I was out in the parking lot. I heard them scream down the drop. They were loud. I loved it. I loved it.
Well, that little lady there, she came all the way down from Virginia for this. A little tiny. She was like, "Oh, it's so soothing. It's great." She comes on with us an hour later. I'm on the horse. I was screaming so much. It was awesome.
Yeah, so that's what we want. You know, we're trying to just let people just get on that ride and really let go.
Well, listen, they want you to get on the ride this weekend. We're going to talk about it, and stick with us here. We're going to talk more about the design. If you missed the earlier segment, you got some great thoughts on this. I know this is a great day for you guys, but just the wide expanse it is. Fury 325, the tallest and fastest Giga coaster in the world.
What a big week for Carowinds. I am looking forward to actually getting on Fury 325 if I can fit in it, Wilson. That's a big if.
No, I'm telling you, man, they'd love to see you out here. I know some of the Rising crew and some of the WCCB Charlotte crew are going to be out here later today. It's a big day for Carowinds. It's a big day for the Carolinas. It's a big day for this guy right here. I started off the show this morning. I love meeting people that have cooler jobs than I do, and you got it right here. You're part of the team here. This was an idea, and to see it kind of all come together. You were just saying, though, with a ride like this, it's all about the speed.
Well, it is. Once you build the world's tallest lift hill at 325 feet and deliver 95 miles an hour, you don't want to waste all that inertia.
No.
So then it becomes all about the bank turns and getting those just right to burn through those and then deliver the airtime.
You can hear it coming around right here, and it's amazing to hear the sound of the ride kind of whipping around and going. But when they get that hill, and it'll be up here in just a second, that 325 feet, and they're coming over. We were up on top of that thing last week. It's amazing to just be looking down on that thing, and then to ride it and to hit that 95 miles an hour, your stomach's going to be up, and you're going to feel weightless quite a good bit.
Yeah, I mean, that's a feeling of free fall when you're just dropping straight to the ground. And again, you're getting some airtime out of that, you know, just to go all the way down to the bottom.
Oh, here we go.
And then it bottoms out and zip.
And here, so right now, as it's kind of coming down the hill right here, that's the tallest. You're going, and these are some of those, that area you were talking about, some of those turns right there.
Yeah, that's an overbank turn. So what's happening there is you're going exactly where you need to go to make a smooth transition and continue on with the ride.
This area right here, okay? You're coming around. There's one of the entryways to the park. You come through here, and what's next?
Well, this is called a horseshoe turn. You're on your side there, and you drop, and you're getting airtime. You duck underneath a bridge that you walked across when you came in the park.
Which is amazing. As you're coming in, you feel like you're part of the experience. You're part of the ride.
Well, Carowinds is a full-day experience, and we thought by putting this roller coaster at the front of the park with a whole new entrance, we wanted to build the excitement from the moment you arrive.
You can't miss it when you're coming in right here, and they're opening up this weekend for the public to get out here. A little media preview. We're going to have more for you tonight, of course, the 10 o'clock news with Morgan and Will on there and all kinds of great stuff. This is amazing right here. So much fun, and, you know, I don't know. I've seen some areas here, and give us a little sneak peek here, maybe what's in the future for Carowinds, maybe?
Well, I can tell you that as soon as this weekend opens up and we see the reaction from the fans, we're ready to go on to the next.
Hit the drawing board.
We're on the drawing board.
Oh!
We're on it. We're on it now.
So you're going to go ahead, just tell everybody now, what's the next big thing?
I will
pause.
No, we will make an announcement later in the year.
We got a scoop. Later in the year, we've only just begun. We've only just begun.
And no other comments for now, but we're really excited.
I thought I had a scoop. I
thought really excited to have
Here it comes again, man, coming around right here. And what's the name of that curve right there? What kind?
That one is an overbank turn. That is a barrel turn, and that is taking all that speed and just pushing you forward.
It's an overbank turn right there. In the world of Terrence back in the studio, that's a, oh my goodness turn. Am I right?